Aloha artists, Miss Maggie here. This week I have been thinking about all the people I am thankful for. I have been feeling full of gratitude. Gratitude is another word for being thankful. Some of the people I am thankful for is all of you, especially when I get to see the art that you make. Because while I film this, I'm just staring at a camera. But when you put your artwork onto Padlet or onto Seesaw or some way that I can click through and see it, then that just brightens my day, especially when you type or record your thoughts about creating that artwork. When you answer the reflections questions, that makes me so happy, because when you share your art, you inspire me. Do you know what inspire means? Inspire means that you made something beautiful, and it was so beautiful that it made me want to make the world more beautiful too. And so, I believe that your art inspires other people as well. So this week, let's use our skills as artists to create a gift for someone that you're thankful for. Think about who that person is, and we're going to use our skills drawing people to create an artwork for them. Okay, let's see what our supplies are this week. You are going to want to have a piece of paper, nice drawing paper. The small one is fine. If you have an idea where you need the large one, that's okay too. And you're going to need a pencil and an eraser, and let's color these artworks, but I'm going to leave that up to you, what sort of art supplies you want to use. If you want to Sharpie them and then do oil pastels or paint or something else, but remember, these are a gift, so do your best work. Take your time, put your heart into it. Sound good? Okay, go get those art supplies, small drawing paper, or maybe large eraser, pencil, and whatever you're going to use to color it, and meet me right back here. Okay, artists, remember how I said that this artwork today is a gift for someone you're thankful for? Let's draw why we're thankful for that person. We'll actually draw that person. Now, what I'm thankful for is all of you who share your art with me. So that's what I'm going to draw. And we'll remember, how do we draw people again? And I might even show you some new tricks. But you're not drawing exactly what I draw. You are drawing the person you're thankful for and why you're thankful for them. Okay, show me what they're doing. How are they helping you? Is this a friend that looks after you? Is this a brother or sister that does something nice for you? Is this your mom or dad? Or maybe it's what one of your teachers does for you. I'm not sure. You decide, okay? So I'm going to draw two students that are showing me their artwork. I'm going to draw it like they're holding it up for the camera, but I want to draw a brother and a sister. One of them is going to be standing close to the camera, and one of them is going to be farther away. And so if something is closer to me, it's going to be larger. Watch how I do this. I have this person right here. Remember how we drew people? I'm going to have this person right here, and then I'm going to have their body right here. Now, they don't have tiny legs. Their legs are going to be going off the page. Now, what if I want to have a person who's farther away? Well, remember, they're smaller when something's farther away. And so I'm going to have another person over here. And then that person's body will be like this. Now I know where they're going to be on the page. So I know this person's legs go down. This person's legs are going to be right here. And even though they're standing up, I'm not going to let them just be knees not bent. Even when you're standing, a lot of times your knees are bent a little bit. So remember how I have the top of the leg and the bottom of the leg? It's good to always remember the knees and let your legs bend at least a little bit. Okay, now what about the next? Let's put those in. So for yours, do you have one person or two? Is your person going to be up close and so you can't see the whole body? Or is your person going to be smaller so that you can fit the whole person in? You decide what works best for showing why you're thankful for your person. Remember, you're not just drawing two students showing off their artwork, you're drawing the person you are thankful for and showing by what they're doing why you're thankful for them. I'm drawing two students showing off their art because I'm thankful for you. You draw the person you are thankful for. Okay, let's get back to drawing. I'm going to show my person holding on to their artwork. So that means their arms are going to be like this. So I've got the top part and the bottom part. I'm checking, they're sticking out and then holding onto the paper. Could have them up like this too, but I want to see their smiles. So I'm going to have the arm coming out and the arm coming in. Again, arm coming out, arm coming in. And the elbows will be over there. And I'm going to have the hands with little mittens. Oh, let's put the feet on here too. And holding the artwork. Okay, so that's how it works. I'm going to do it on my larger person who's up front now. Ooh, this arm, I think it's going to go right off the page and then back on. Sometimes things go right off the page. That's fine. And then this arm is going to go over here and then the elbow coming in. And then let's put those hands on. Okay, and then this person's going to hold on to their artwork too. Now, let's see. Can you see my thumbs or can you just see my fingers? That's good to know for mine. If you are ever not sure what the body is doing and you're drawing a person, check your own body and you can find out. Like I just did there. I found out that the thumbs are going to go behind and the fingers can be in front. And now that I know that, I can make it so it's not just a mitten. I have 4 fingers there and a thumb behind, but I know where they went because I made the mitten first. Okay, and I'm just making my lines a little bit neater now. I wanted to have some wrists and elbows, and I'm going to make my shoulders better, and I need to do my faces. I am going to decide, what do these people look like? I think it's going to be like a little brother and a big sister. And so the little brother is holding up his art, and let's see. If I'm going to do the face, the eyes, they go in the center, right? And this person's looking straight ahead. So I'm going to put a little line there so I know where the eyes go. Little line like that. And that will help me know where the nose goes. So the eyes are going to go right on that line, like almonds is how I do it. And they're going to be looking forward. And then always remember eyebrows. Eyebrows show so much emotion, and there's lots of different ways to draw noses, but I do my nose that it connects to the eyebrow a little bit. See how the ridge of my nose, it kind of comes down there from that. And then I can draw a nostril and the other nostril. And my person is definitely smiling. My head is rough, so I'm going to make that a clearer shape now and get rid of the sketchy lines I don't need anymore, but they sure did help me out. Remember to make your lines light so that you can erase them afterwards. Okay, I love it when you do your artwork and you do it with all your own work on your paper, because you are getting stronger at making your art. Not every artwork that you do turns into a masterpiece. Don't worry, I know that. But every artwork you do will add up to a masterpiece in the future. Okay, let's keep building those art muscles. This person, I think they're going to need some ears, and he needs some hair. Hair sits on the top of her head, but it's not only just up here, it's all around like that. So I'm going to do a shape for his hair. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger like that. And hair can be all different types of shapes. Sometimes I give it some pieces like that, but I like this one kind of the way it is. So I'm going to fix the neck, and I'm going to give him a t-shirt. The t-shirt goes around the shoulders. It goes around the body. And then he'll have some shorts on. Okay, let's see what other lines I don't need anymore. I don't erase the lines I don't need until I have the lines that I do need usually. Okay, unless they're just really in the way and I'm going to get confused, then sometimes I will erase them. But mostly I try to hold off until the end, or at least as long as I can. Okay, I've got that there. Fix my elbow a little bit. And there's one of the students. Now I'm going to do the other student. Wonderful. So this person, I am going to do their face. Same thing. Putting that little lines there, but it's going to all be smaller. The almonds are smaller because this person is farther away. I've got the pupils. Eyebrows are still there. And the nose, the mouth, smiling because she made her art too. And I'm going to make the shape of her head a little bit clearer. And I think she's going to have hair that covers her ears. And so I've got it coming over her forehead a little bit and around like this. And then see how I made it taller than the top of her head, but it came around? Now I can erase that part. Neat, huh? Okay, making the neck, and I'm going to make the shirt. So shirt goes around the neck, over the shoulders, and down, and behind those arms. Oh, those arms need a little bit more work still. I'll do that next, getting rid of the lines I don't need, and get the lines that I want here. And here we go. Oh, so much fun. So, what do you think these artists drew? Are these their I Matter Because artworks? Are these their landscapes? Which artwork do they have? I'm not sure. Okay, I've got some shorts on her, and then she's at home, so she's going to be barefoot. It's right home. You do whatever makes sense for your artwork, right? Where are your people in it? Is this at home or is this somewhere else? Are you outside or inside? What are your people doing? Let's see. What else should I put in my artwork? Maybe I should do what their artwork is of. Maybe it's their picture of a person. Maybe it's the person that's exercising. And so I can actually do a little version of one of the drawings that we did. Isn't that neat? A lot of you drew someone who was running. And she's going to show her landscape. So I'm going to show the West Maui Mountains, and maybe there's a house there and a fence and some trees. And that's her landscape with her foreground, middle ground, and background. Now, how do I know where they are? They're just floating in space. How about I put them in a room? Maybe your person's outside in the landscape. Mine are inside. So, because they're at home learning. So, I'm going to put a wall behind. That means that I've got a line that goes across, stop, stop, stop behind them. And I think they need a desk though, where they are learning on their computer and have all their art supplies. So I'll put that over here, a little bit further away. Oop, I've got a line I'm gonna need to erase. I shouldn't have made it so dark right from the beginning, huh? I'm gonna put the laptop on the side, and I'm gonna put all the art supplies over here. I think it could use some more work. And that desk is sort of just going off the side. Okay, I think I'm just about there. There's more details I could maybe add, but what I'm curious about is how you are going to color yours. What is going to make your artwork just stand out and warm the heart of the person you give it to. I know that there are many people who love you and look after you and do things to help you, and so I want you to think about who are you thankful for and why, and that's what your artwork is of, right? And then you can give it to them. If there's someone in your family, you can give them the artwork. If there's someone who isn't at home with you, maybe you haven't seen them in a long time, you know what? Even just the digital version will brighten their days. Okay? So remember to color yours, and here is your reflection question. Tell me about your artwork. Who are you thankful for and why? What details did you put into your artwork that shows that? Okay, so remember to take a photo of your artwork so you can share it with your teacher and share it online with me too. Please do. I love seeing them. And to clean up all of your art supplies so you've got all those supplies for next week again, and to give your artwork to that person you are thankful for. I'll make more art with you next week. A hooey ho!